How's it going, everybody? It's Friday, March 17th, and we are out trackside in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, along the CSX River line and the NYS&W main line. The goal of this afternoon is to try and see the newly painted NYS&W SD70M-2 number 4064. It came down on SU 100, the southbound freight from Binghamton to Ridgefield Park, last night, and it should be going back on SU 99, the northbound, tonight. Around, I think they go on duty at 3:30 p.m. So we have a couple hours till anything happens there. In addition to that, we're just going to see what else comes on the river line and if any other NYS&W trains are moving around, and hopefully we get some good action this afternoon. All right, so we're at the NYS&W yard here. We've got some pretty cool power in here. We got GP40, 3046. Now we've got high hood NS GP40, 5212, or GP38-2, 5212. Ex Southern high hood, another CSX, and then we've got the SU 99 power up here, which is we got a GP or a SD30 Eco, followed by another Eco, and then third out in the consist is hidden, but the recently repainted SD70M-2 4064 is third in the consist. So we're going to try and get them going north later. Then we got another local power here. And we also have a restricting signal on the river line lit up for a southbound. So a lot of action here. Hopefully we get some good NYS&W movements later. It'd be really cool to see that fresh SD70M-2 pull in a train. So fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. Before anything started happening on the NYS&W, a southbound CSX train M218 came into the picture.
Detector, milepost 7.2. Track 1. No defects. No defects. Total axle 1. Niner 2. End of transmission.
19 southbound river line. Track number 1, Spellman's Yard lead. Restricting signal CP number 5, lead locomotive CSX 54918.
218 is going into the Bellman's yard at CP5, so he had a restricting signal. That's why he's going so slow. And Bellman's is an auto rec facility, and they drop probably half their train there and then take the other half down to the Dormy Ave terminal in Oak Island, a few miles south of there. It used to be a few years ago this would have been two separate trains. Q261 and Q263 did the Bellman's racks, and Q253 and Q254, I think, did the Dorymus racks, but it's all one train now. And it looks like he is stopping. After the 218, the NYS&W yard crews began shuffling around the power for the northbound SU-99 later that day. First to move was the 4064, being placed to trail third of 3.
another one in the 70s was said to be out in Butler. When I went by there yesterday, there was nothing there. So maybe they got both of them in the shop. Hard to imagine. I don't know if the shop's that deep that it would hold both.
Yeah. We'll see. They look really good.
Oh, they look great.
Yeah.
Just
With the 4064 now in the correct position, the crew hops on the 2 eco units to position them ahead of the M-2.
do a Christmas card with him on that.
Yeah.
Step.
With the consist in the correct order, the yard crew brings the SU-99 power up to the front of what will be the northbound train. At the north end of the NYS&W yard in Bogota, New Jersey, the power reverses on to the SU-99 consist sitting on the rightmost track. The crew makes one more reverse move to clear the main track before deboarding and tying the train down until 3:30 p.m. when the road crew arrives. So after that M218 went by, I heard on the radio that they were moving the NYS&W power around in the yard. So I popped over there and found them rearranging the consist for the SU99 tonight. So the 4064, which was third out on SU100, they pulled him out. Someone else on NYS&W. They pulled him out, reversed them back onto another track, and then pulled the two SD30 Ecos out and reversed them back onto the 4064. So now the consist is two Ecos and the 4064 third. So we got them at the yard, and then we got them pulling up to the front of what will be SU99 tonight. So they're all staged, ready to go. The crew comes on duty at 3:30. So when they come on duty, we're going to go up to Hackensack and get a shot of them. I'm not chasing it today. I don't have time. That's something for the summer. Over the summer, we're gonna chase him north one night. Hopefully with one of the new M-2s leading. But it's really cool to see a solid set of yellow jackets on this train. I haven't seen that in years. So yeah, I'm excited to get them departing, and we'll see what else we get here. I'm not gonna stay out very long today, so I don't know if any other CSX trains are going to show up or if any other NYS&W locals are going to be running. But yeah, we'll check it out and see what we get. All right, we've got a NYS&W local coming out. 2651 CSX. All right, we're gonna go see what they're doing. Alright, so this local, I think it's WS2, just picked up some tank cars. They shoved back. I got the long range shot at the crossing up in Bogota. But they shoved back, hooked onto these cars, and now they're going north. I don't know if they're going to go all the way north, or if they're going to depart after this SU99, but we're going to head back up to Bogota, see what they do. Alright, the local's coming north now. What they ended up doing is they hooked onto the tank cars, went back and picked up this cut, and then left everything but this car in the yard. So short local headed north, WS2 I believe. Got about half an hour before the SU99 crew comes on duty now, so they should be the next train to follow them. Alright, well they're stopped here. Figured I might as well get some close-up shots of the power. Leading is NYS&W number 3012. This is an SD33 Eco. This is a rebuilt locomotive. It was rebuilt a few years ago. I believe from an SD45, but I would have to check on that. I'll put the information in the video later. Behind him we got 3016, another SD33 Eco. These two rebuilds are often seen on the power of this train. Building stamps and everything, and they've got the flat nose light instead of the vertical one. On the rear of these engines, the Ecos, they both have the Operation Lifesaver decal. Here's 3016's, 3012 is over there. Still very clean units. NYS&W takes pretty good care of their engines. And back here we have the 4064. We'll go up closer to the 4064 in a second. The shade of the 4064 paint is slightly different than that on the Ecos and the other standard cabs. Alright, here's the 4064. NYS&W's newest repaint. This was acquired, I think, in 2020 or early 2021 maybe, from Norfolk Southern. Norfolk Southern sold off a lot of their SD70M-2s, and NYS&W picked up a few of them. 4064 was one of them. I don't know the NS road number, but they have, I think, 4, and this is the first one that was repainted. SD70M-2, 4,300 horsepower locomotive. Looks great in the new paint scheme. But yeah, until recently this was still wearing the black NS colors with NYS&W decal on the nose. And just recently they finally put it into their corporate colors, and it looks great. The other two should be, or the other 3 should be coming soon. I think one of them is in the paint booth already, and the other 2, I'm not quite sure when they're going to do it, but it should be soon. Here's the builder information. Built 2006. The final feature of this locomotive that's a bit different paint-wise is it says Susquehanna on the nose. This is similar to some of the older wide cab units that the NYS&W used to have, but none of the standard cabs have this. They just have the S. So this is a pretty cool feature. And then here's the nose. It's been a while since there's been a wide cab in NYS&W colors. So super cool to see. Super cool to see an entire yellow lash up, no patched engines, and it looks great. All right, the crew's arrived, and so we're gonna head north to a spot just up the line a little bit and get them. At just about 3:40 p.m., SU-99 comes into view and crosses the Hackensack River heading north for Binghamton. All right, so this is the Hackensack River with the, I think this is the USS Ling, this submarine. This is one of the staple shots of the NYS&W chase. I'm not chasing them today. That's gonna be a summer project. But yeah, they're headed out, and after this, I don't know what we're gonna do. Go back down to Ridgefield Park, see what's going on. So we just got the SU-99. That was really cool. We got him at the Hackensack River with that shot with the submarine. It's been on my bucket list for a while, so I was happy to finally get that. In the summer, when it's warmer, we have longer days, and more of those SD70s are hopefully painted. I'm going to do a full chase of that train, or at least I'm planning to, as far north as I can get in daylight. So stay tuned for that in a few months. For now, I think we might have some CSX trains coming in the next hour. We'll see. Yeah, about another hour here, so we'll see who shows up. I think M403 is coming south, and I heard somebody on the radio, sounded like a northbound, talking to the dispatcher a while ago, but nothing ever showed up, so I don't know what that is. That could be a local, that could be a mixed freight switching in Bergen, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. We're gonna chill here at Ridgefield Park and see what we catch. All right, I just heard on the radio M434 is coming north, so we're gonna get him in a couple of minutes.
As the end of M434 heads north, I want to thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you enjoyed.